Okay, I got two today. I got one for my Northeast client, one for my Texas client. Texas one first. I got a missed call from internal director. Currently, the firm has a couple hundred users. I think he was telling me 200 to 300 right now. The problem is, and the problem he's having is, they just acquired another company, so they went from 2 locations up to 5 locations, basically overnight. And he has a little bit of an internal team, but he has an MSP doing most of the back of the house server maintenance, cybersecurity work, and that's basically where he wanted to start the conversation. So my client down in Texas does those sort of projects, those sort of reoccurring revenue streams, and so he's going to have just a Teams meeting next week just to see what we can do compared to maybe what they're looking for. My goal is to also pitch MSP in there, just because they're growing so much. It might be nice to just offload some of the work to a firm like us. And then the second appointment I got was for my guy up in the Northeast. It was a callback. He thought I was asking on a project. They were a construction firm. He thought we had a project open with him for next Monday. I called him back, let him know that's not what the call was about. And he goes, oh, well, I mean, I have a server tower in my office that I really want out of here. And it's old, it's falling apart. All the backups are on one hard drive. And they need just to look around because the current IT company they're working with seems more like a break fix. They were on the smaller side. They're about 10 users. They're looking to grow, and they're having a lot of pain. So I set up a phone call there, and then the other one previous was a Teams meeting. So hopefully both these will be off. Both these are for next Thursday, about the same time. Hopefully I'll have more info once the meeting actually happens.
Got an appointment for my client in Indiana today. It was with a law firm. They have 3 offices, and they have someone internal overseeing some of the day-to-day, but then we're also leaning on a third-party vendor for quite a few things, and didn't get into detail, but they're no longer with them, so I just caught them at the perfect timing. Set up an in-person meeting for my client to go out there and meet with them, see if we could be a fit. And they have about 55 users between the 3 offices, and then a mix of on-prem servers and also in the cloud. So it's right in our wheelhouse, so excited to see where that one goes.
All right, just set one up for a client down in Utah. It's kind of a weird one. I called this guy yesterday. He said that we're 4 days too late. His whole system shut down, and he had actually had another company come help him get it back up and running. Wanted me to send him an email so that if anything does happen to change, then he'd reach out to us and see if we can help him out. But he actually called me back today. He said that he's still having issues and that the company that helped him out wouldn't go out there and help him resolve the issues again. So I'm sending my client out there for an on-site visit to help resolve his issues that he's having with his Microsoft 365, and then a couple of his servers are down too. So should be a pretty good one, and whatever comes out of it, we'll see.
I got an appointment with a law firm for my client up in Iowa. It's kind of a unique situation. They're headquartered out in Minnesota, so I talked to the CIO up there, and they're looking for some on-site support for their Des Moines location. Got about 50 users at that location, and currently having guys shuttle back and forth from Minnesota. So I think we could be a good fit for them, and we're going to have a meeting with them next Monday. Let's see where it goes.
Alright, so this appointment is for my client in Missouri. It's actually a 4-location YMCA. They're all sisters, technically, and so they share services. And they are in the, in the early stages of looking for a new IT company that they can use as a resource. And so I set an appointment up with one of the general managers there. And these 4 locations have about 20 users each, so that's going to make about 80 users with alternating shifts of people.